Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now, today we're going to discuss why the markets are capitulating surrounding these tariffs and where I expect these markets to go, especially the altcoin season, because a lot of people believe altcoin season is cancelled. However, regardless of any fundamental news catalyst, whether it's Goliath, Xcn, Mainnet going live, or it's a crypto summit at the White House, it doesn't matter. This is what I've learned in crypto. It doesn't matter. It all stems back down to traditional fundamental analysis. So we're looking at economic calendars, and more importantly, we're looking at this sort of Fed watch tool here. So we've got 8 days, 2 hours, 20 minutes, etc. before the next Fed meeting. So as it stands, there's only a 3% chance of interest rates being cut. We need interest rates to be cut in order to catapult the cryptos into the stratosphere, and along with the stock market as well, because everything has literally been liquidated now. So this money just doesn't vanish out of thin air. This money is being transferred somewhere, and it'll be sitting on the sidelines ready to be injected again at the next sort of catalyst. Okay, like I say, for me, the interest rates are king. Okay, that dictates the GDP of any economy, how well we're doing. And if we can get this interest rates to be cut and increase this figure, the likelihood of interest rates being cut, then crypto is absolutely going to rocket. Now, I want to bring your attention to the tariffs. So this is what Donald Trump is basically implementing in order to manipulate the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates. Okay. He hasn't got a direct say with the Fed. It's a completely separate entity. Okay. However, he can manipulate the economy through like CPI, PPI data. CPI data is going to get released on Wednesday this week. Yeah. So he can manipulate tariffs and imports and exports coming in and out of the US economy by imposing these tariffs. And this is basically a nice, sweet chart that stipulates what happened the last time Donald Trump implemented these tariffs. So this green line is very interesting. So this was back in 2018. Okay, he did impose tariffs on a few commodities. Okay, it wasn't just all of import. Okay, to my knowledge. However, the tariffs that he's just implementing now is following exactly the same. You can see this purple line coming down here. This box here is the whole of March. So I'm looking this round here, the last time out, this green line. That's looking around 19th of March, which funnily enough, we know is a Fed meeting. So hopefully Donald Trump can manipulate Jerome Powell into the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates. And then this is where we're going to get this massive, huge rally all up into April. And then you're going to see us like topping out sometime in May. Okay, you've got to be very, very cautious in May because we do get that massive sell-off. And this is exactly why I've got the XRP and XDC plans, because all the specific dates are in there. Okay, so just proceed with caution is what I want to say. We've also got this buy now, cry later tweet that I posted out, which is basically altcoins from 2020 here. People will say, "Oh, we're under a different administration." Blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. The markets don't care. Yeah, these fractals repeat and repeat. Yes, they may not be identical, but price action often rhymes. Yeah, so this is practically where we are in terms of the equivalence to the 2020 altcoin season. We're yet to start getting going, and you can see here we run up massively. Sort of this sort of wave here, then a sort of retracement, and then we do get back to the market again to collect the cheddar. So I expect, again, something similar from altcoins. Like I say, we're significantly undervalued, so I do expect us to get going. Now, this is obviously TradingView, and this is the Onyx Xcn TradingView chart on the daily time frame. So I have discussed as well over on X that I do believe initially I was seeing a sort of falling wedge pattern playing out here. However, for me, I'd probably be inclined to say this is a bull flag, which typically have around 65-75% chance of exploding to the upside once we break this sort of channel here. Now, I have discussed my targets, and I can also plot sort of further targets as well. So this for me is like the flagpole of the bull flag. Okay, and typically what happens is once you get the breakout, we don't know when the breakout's going to be. In my view, it's likely to be around the 19th. That'll be the catalyst to start getting to move. Yeah, it's not as if like 19th we cut interest rates, boom. Yeah, you start moving in a vertical motion. It takes time for these trends to play out. So like I said, 19th of March we'll start getting going, and then it'll start picking up pace. We'll get a strong close for March, more than likely. And then in April, it will just pick up and snowball. And then obviously we'll be looking at topping out. In my view, end of April, beginning of May. We do have another Fed meeting beginning of May. Okay, I think it's 6th, 7th of May. Okay, so just watch out for that. But this is Xcn. Like I said, this is a 618 fib level as well here. 618 fib level. They are very, very sensitive. We can use the magnets, etc. But roughly, we are trading here. You can see if I just take off that flagpole I've just inserted. Price action, if I zoom in, it looks as if we're trading just above it. So that's fine. We've pierced it and we've come back down to sort of retest the sort of micro sort of bull flag, in my opinion. So not only have we pierced the 618, taken out liquidity from this sort of area, we've also tested that bottom channel as well. So in my view, the Xcn has potentially bottomed out. I'm saying potentially. Again, we have to be very, very cautious because, again, these tariffs are causing absolute shitstorms in the market, guys. So we need to be just really careful. But for me personally, I would be accumulating here. Okay, let's just have a look at Velo because Velo is making a sort of similar moves. It's a similar sort of price to Xcn. You know, I've got an interest in both of these coins now. So if we just go out into the weekly, we can get a better picture of what's going on. Again, what I'll do is just take off the fibs just for ease. So this is where we are now. In my view, we're along a sort of trend line. Again, trend lines are massive because obviously they're basically marking out the supply and demand zones, which in business or trading, you got to trade trading and investing as a business. You know, you got to pay attention, to these markets. And the main thing is not to be spooked out to the markets. Have a look where the markets are moving to. You know, is there any logical sort of space or a level where markets are looking to sort of deviate to, and ultimately this for me, the blue trend line anyway, marking out support for me is here. It is open to sort of interpretation, they're very, very sensitive. But for me, I like to, I believe this was a bit of a sort of deviation here, but these two sort of closes either side. It's almost like an inverse head and shoulders, if you will. So I do believe we're there or thereabouts for Velo. And Velo is probably, due a very strong bounce very soon. Like I say, we can sort of like pinball around here. Maybe grind our way up. And then obviously, if interest rates do get cut, like I say, we've only got a 3% chance of being cut at the minute, which is what this is stipulating. But I do believe these tariffs and the CPI data being released on Wednesday is going to significantly boost this particular figure up, and I do believe we're going to see a sort of interest rate cut. If there's not an interest rate cut, I do believe Jerome Powell will be basically hinting that the next time we do have a Federal Reserve meeting, they will be slashing interest rates, and that will probably be enough to start to get the market moving again in our direction. And that's all we're looking for, guys. We just want the crypto market in particular to pick up, and we can start making gains again, guys. But yeah, if you guys need a plan over on the blockbulls.com, link below in the description, you can grab a plan down there. Again, you can visit the link in my X bio as well, theblockbulls.com. We've got XRP and XDC there. So fantastic guides that will obviously secure yourself the bag and hopefully generational wealth, providing you've got enough capital in the markets at the moment. Anyhow, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Do what you got to do. As always, I've been the Block Bull. Until next time, the Block Bull is over and out.